from wherever you're watching from, let's get ready for another exciting matchup in the Axis Football League. Today's matchup is as close as you can get on paper. These teams are very evenly matched. We are moments away from what promises to be a close and exciting matchup. Let's get down to the field. He sends it off. He catches the kickoff. And he is down. Let's see what Green Bay does to start this drive. Motion for the offense. Flings one. The pass is intercepted. Broken tackle. He's wrestled down to the ground around the 15. First and 10 for the offense. Williams back to pass. Penalty marker on the field. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. This is going to be defensive holding, and they'll accept the penalty. First and 10. Williams hands it off. Brought down up near the line of scrimmage. Short gain on the play. Chicago getting set on second down.
Sit hut.
Williams, Chi-Town, touchdown! They'll opt for the single point attempt here. There's the kick. And the kick is good. Chicago strikes first today with that score. And onto the field comes the kicking team. He boots it away. He fields the kickoff. Ripped to the ground. First down and 10 to go.
Hike.
Love hands it off here. And the tackle is made. That'll go for 9 yards. Green Bay gets set on second down.
Sit hike.
Looking deep downfield in single coverage. He hauls down that bomb. And he is down. A huge gain by the offense. Green Bay breaks the huddle and comes up to the line. Love looking to throw. Fumble on the field. And he's brought to the turf. That's good for a gain of 4. 2 receivers for the offense.
Hike.
Hand off to Jacobs. The tackle is made. That will be good for about 6. Green Bay sets up on first down. Motion for the offense.
Sit hike.
Love hands it off. And the defender makes the tackle. That will be a loss of 2. Second and goal.
Hike.
Love hands it off. Breaks away from the first defender. And he's brought down before making it too far. That gets us to third down. third down coming up for Green Bay.
Go!
Wilson takes the handoff, and he'll be brought down up near the 5-yard line. Loss of 4. The kicking team lines up for a short field goal. Here's the kick, and it's good. That will pull Green Bay a bit closer. And onto the field comes the kicking team. He sends it off. He'll field the kickoff. That's the end of that play. First down and 10 to go.
Go!
Williams gives it away. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. That will go for about 8 yards. The offense sets up in a single back set. Williams gives it away, and he's tackled. Loss of 4. The offense will operate from under center. Williams back to pass. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The pass connects, and he's immediately brought down. That will go for about 8 yards. Chicago breaks the huddle and comes up to the line.
Go!
He'll pitch it off to the right side. Sheds off the first tackle. Tackle by Nixon. That brings up second down. That signals the end of the first quarter. Chicago currently ahead in a tight race. A 2-receiver set for the offense. Dropping back. Throws the ball. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. That's good for a gain of 4. First and 10. Williams hands it off, and he's taken down. Tackle by Robinson. There's a flag on the play. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. This one is going to go against the defense for a face mask. They'll accept the penalty. First down and 10 to go. It looks like the QB is adjusting the play.
Go!
Williams gives it away. The defense is finally able to bring him down. That will be good enough to move the chains. A pistol set for the offense. Williams back to pass. Tosses a pass, and it's intercepted. He's going to be brought down up near the 25. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. There's a penalty flag on the field. Looks like the ref is going to call him for encroachment. Defense jumped early. They'll accept the penalty. First down, 14 yards to go. Outside handoff. He eludes the first defender. He's finally taken down. A huge pickup there by the offense. Green Bay sets up on first down. Receiver in motion. Run to the right side. And that's as far as he'll make it. That brings up second down. The offense comes in on second down. 11 yards to go. Love hands it off. And he is finally dragged down. That will keep the chains moving. Green Bay sets up on first down. Jacobs takes the handoff. Wrestled to the ground. Stevens with the tackle. That's good for 10 yards. First down and goal for the offense. The offense lines up on first and goal.
Hike.
Throws this one along the sideline, just past the line of scrimmage. And he is tackled. Gain of 7 on the play. The offense comes to the line on second and goal.
Hike.
The defense is coming, and they score! Green Bay touchdown! They're setting up for the extra point.
Hike.
Here's the kick. And it's good! Green Bay pulling ahead with that score. Lining up for the kickoff. On the kickoff. He catches the kickoff, shakes off the first tackle, and he's tackled. First down and 10 to go. Williams back to pass. And it's a sack. Brooks takes him down. Loss of 7. Four linemen and 3 linebackers for the defense.
Eagle. Eagle.
Williams back to pass. And they can't connect. Incomplete pass. Third down for the offense. He drops back. Williams lets it go. And he's tackled. A nice pickup there by the offense. First and 10.
Hike.
Counter play to the outside. And he'll be brought down by the defense. Tackle made by Walker. That gets us to second down. Chicago getting set on second down.
Hike.
Steps into the pocket. Tosses it. Oh, interception! The tackle is made. Let's see what Green Bay does to start this drive.
Hike.
Love drops back into the pocket. He makes the catch. And he's tackled. Timeout, Green Bay. They will have 2 remaining. Gain of 15. The defense sets up in a dime set. Love drops back into the pocket. He's got a receiver streaking down the sideline. He grabs it and holds it down. Catch by Reed. And down he goes. Timeout, Green Bay. That will be their second timeout. They covered a lot of ground on that play. The field goal unit makes its way up to the line. The kick is up. And it's good. That brings us to the end of the second quarter. Green Bay currently ahead in a tight race. Here comes the kicking team. He kicks it away. The kickoff is fielded. Slides off the defender, and down he goes. Let's see what Chicago does to start this drive. It looks like the QB is adjusting the play. Receiver in motion. Makes the handoff. And he is down. That will bring up second down. Second down. 14 yards to go. Williams hands it off. Missed tackle. Nixon takes him down. A huge pickup there by the offense. Third play of the drive.
Go!
Williams back to pass. He finds a target up near the 40. And he's wrestled to the ground. That will be good for about one. Second down. They'll send a player in motion.
Sit up.
And he's brought down in the backfield for a sack. They'll lose 8 on the play. Fifth play of the drive. He drops back into the pocket. He throws one down by the 10-yard line. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. And out comes the field goal unit. It's up. And he's not going to have enough leg. First and 10. Player in motion. Love hands it off here. And he won't make it very far before being dragged down. Gain of 1 on the play. Second play of the drive.
Go!
Love hands it off. He'll be tackled near the 45. They'll lose 1 on the play. It's a Green Bay third down. He hands it off. And he wraps him up. Tackle made by Edwards. Gain of 7 on the play. The offense lines up to punt. There's a penalty flag on the field. That's going to be encroachment. The ref caught him. And they'll take the penalty. The defense sets up in a nickel set. Love looking to throw. He's not going anywhere. Edwards with the sack. Loss of 6 on the play. The offense lines up on second and long. Love looking to throw. He flings a pass. And it's deflected down. Incomplete. Third down. The receiver goes into motion. Love looking to throw. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The punt team takes the field. He makes the punt. And the punt will land out of bounds. Let's see what Chicago does to start this drive.
Check.
Williams back to pass. He's got a receiver deep down the field. Tipped away and incomplete. Chicago getting set on second down. He steps back to pass. He fakes the handoff. He pulls it in. And Walker tackles him to the ground. Gain of 16 on the play. First and 10 for the offense.
Go!
He makes the toss. The defense is finally able to bring him down. That will give Chicago a first down. Chicago sets up on first down.
Hike!
He makes the toss off to the left side. Breaks away from the first defender. And he's taken down. Tackle by McKinney. And it's a Chicago first down. Chicago breaks the huddle and comes up to the line. That marks the end of the third quarter. Green Bay currently ahead in a tight race. Chicago sets up on first down. Williams gives it away. And he scores! The offense sets up for the point after.
Go!
There's the kick. And it's good. Chicago pulls ahead with that score. And onto the field comes the kicking team. He kicks it deep. The kickoff is fielded. And the tackle is made. First and 10. Love looking to throw. He's not going anywhere. Edwards with the sack. Loss of 6 on the play. Second down here for Green Bay. Love hands it off. He's not going any further. That will bring up third down. Third play of the drive.
Go!
Love looking to throw. He grabs it out of the air, and the tackle is made. A nice pickup there by the offense. First and 10 for the offense. Love drops back into the pocket. He's not going anywhere. Edwards with the sack. They'll lose 8 on the play. Second down and long. Love drops back into the pocket. Takes the handoff and looks to pass. He steps out of bounds. Gain of 11. Green Bay breaks the huddle and comes up to the line. Pitch to the right side. He dodges away. And he'll be tackled near the line. That brings up 4th down. The punt team lines up to kick this one away. The punt's away. The punt is caught. Breaking out of the tackle. And he's tackled here. Let's see what Chicago does to start this drive. The runner takes the handoff on a misdirection. And he's tackled. That will give Chicago a 1st down. First and 10 for the offense. The runner takes the toss. And the defender makes the tackle. That brings up 2nd down. Second and long for the offense.
Go!
Williams hands it off, and he's tossed to the turf. They'll lose 1 on the play. Third down, 8 yards to go. A flag on the play. I think somebody moved. That's a false start. They will accept the penalty. The defense comes in a 4-3 set. Williams back to pass. Launches one deep down the left side of the field. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The offense lines up to punt. He punts it away. He'll field the punt. And the defender got him down. Let's see what Green Bay does to start this drive. Love looking to throw. Blown coverage by the defense. He's got a wide open receiver. Pulls down that long distance throw. And he's tackled. A nice pickup there by the offense. Second play of the drive. A flag on the play. And he is eventually brought down. We'll see if things still stand after the penalty. They're going to get the offense for holding on that play. They will accept the penalty. Green Bay sets up on 1st down. Love looking to throw. Makes the throw. And it is complete to Reed. That's good for 10 yards. Second down here for Green Bay. Handoff to the right side. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. That will be a loss of 2. There looks to be a player injured down on the field. He's being helped onto the sideline. Green Bay breaks the huddle and comes up to the line. Inside run. And he's brought to the turf. Gain of 6 on the play. The field goal unit makes its way up to the line.
Hike.
There's the kick. And the kick is good. Green Bay pulling ahead with that score. The offense lines up to kick it off. On the kickoff. The kickoff is fielded. And he is tackled. Let's see what Chicago does to start this drive. It looks like the QB is adjusting the play.
Go.
Williams back to pass. He throws one, and it's picked off by the defense. He is picked up and brought down. Let's see what Green Bay does to start this drive. The receiver goes into motion.
Sit up.
Sets up the RPO. He'll make the handoff. And he is down. Gain of 3 on the play. Second down for the offense. 7 yards to go. Wilson takes the handoff. The tackle is made. They'll lose 1 on the play. And that is going to do it for this one. For our team here at Axis Football, I'm Andy McNamara. We'll see you soon.